Okay, so welcome back again. This is the second video. This is the second complication to what we have been doing. And again, we're going to do a CIA. I just need to change the name because it's not anymore Bid-and-Ask. In this complication, what we are going to do is to solve CIA, over interest territory strategy, but using two forwards. Because what we have done so far is that we only have one forward. Like in here, it's Bid-and-Ask, but still one forward, still one time frame. But what we are going to do in here is to do the same exercise, the same CIA, but with two forwards. Okay, and I will tell you how to solve this. First thing that you need to notice is that when I'm doing these exercises, I am taking away the last complication. So in here, you don't have Bid-and-Ask. It's only the second complication, which is the different time frames that we have, 90 days and 180. That's the only complication, but it's possible to mix complications, as I said. Let's continue. So to start this again, it's the same. Maybe I'm too boring of doing the same rectangle and going step by step, but I think it's the best way to solve this kind of thing so you don't make any mistake. Again, do the rectangle. I think it helps a lot when you are solving this kind of problems. But very important thing, because we have the two forwards and two time frames, we need to do two rectangles. One rectangle for 90 days, which is this one, and the other rectangle for 180. So I will start with the 90-day triangle, and I will do next, right here, 180 days triangle. Sorry, triangle, rectangle. And when solving this, you need to be careful about two things, basically. First, to use the forward correctly, the forward that you need on the time that you need. So 90 days, you should be using forward 90, but also the interest rates. And why is this? It's because you remember that I told you that I always give you the right rate that you need to use, the annual rate, but in the right time for capitalization. So in here you have 90 days, in here you have 180. So I am giving you the one that you need. You just need to be careful and use the correct rate for each exercise, for each rectangle. So for example, in here, you have 1 million pesos and you want to convert 1 million pesos to future value. So you need to be careful and you need to use the 90-day rate for Mexico, okay? So that's the important thing that I want you to notice. So you do the same formula as usual, 1 plus the interest rate. And which interest rate? A Mexican rate, because you are in Mexico, but the 90-day rate. And then you multiply times 90. Again, be careful again, it's 90 days over 360, and then that's your future value. That's what you get. And then you do the same thing again. Here I will go quicker because we only have one spot, so not a big issue. To convert this, so I divide. I'm going again a bit quick. I hope you remember how to convert currencies. This is dollars, and then I convert my dollars to future value. So how do I convert that? I multiply my present value times 1 plus the interest rate. And again, which interest rate? An American rate and 90 days, right? Because we're doing 90 days, so 2%. 2% times 90 over 360. And this is the amount of dollars that I have in the end. And finally, I need to go back. And here I need to be careful because I have two forwards, 90 and 180. So again, it's not just about being careful. It's not difficult at all. It's just being careful. That's why the rectangle helps a lot, because you go step by step, choosing the right thing that you need to use. So the forward at 90 days is 20.5. 20.5 is over dollar. This is dollar. So if I have dollars on top and dollars at the bottom in the rate, we multiply. This will be this times this. And I think it will be the same that we got last time, right? I think coincidence that we have exactly the same thing. This is profit. But we are not done yet because we need to do the other triangle, sorry, other rectangle. We need to do the other rectangle. And then we are going to compare where can we make more profit, if we can make more profit in the first triangle or in the second triangle. I will move this maybe over here so that I can have more space. And I will start doing 180 days rectangle. I don't know why I keep saying triangle, but rectangle in here. So again, I follow the same thing. I think it makes sense if I copy all of this. I think I will be copying the format, so it will be easier for me if I just do this. This is 180 days. And I start with 1 million pesos. This is the same, this is the same. And then I need to convert my 1 million pesos to future value. So it will be the formula 1 plus this and interest rate. Again, I need to take time to think which interest rate. So first, it should be a Mexican rate, but the Mexican rate of 180 days. So it will be this one, 5% times. And again, be careful in here because we are doing 180. We are not doing 90 days. If you are copying the formulas, be careful in here because you might have a mistake if you are copying it wrong. So it's 180 over 360. That's the future value. The future value is in pesos. I forgot to write the pesos. Next thing to do, convert the 1 million pesos to dollars. So I will just use the same thing as in here, 20, because it's spot. I only have one spot. This is not a problem. Spot. Then I convert that by dividing, right? This over this should be $50,000. Then I convert this $50,000 to future values. It would be this times or 1 plus the interest rate of the US for 180 days. Then this times 180 over 360. And I close this. This is dollars. Then I have to use the right forward. So again, we have two forwards. So the right forward is this one, 180 at 21. So it will be like this. And then I need to multiply this times this. And finally, I will just copy it from here. Let's see if I get a profit. I have a higher profit, okay? So once that you are done with the two rectangles, the only thing that you need to do just to finish with the exercise is to select the one with the higher profit, or if you get profit and loss, because it's possible, choose the one with profit, or if you get loss and loss, choose the one with less loss, okay? That's kind of the last thing. If you get profit, choose the one with more profit. If you get profit, loss, choose the one with profit. If you get loss and loss, choose the one with less profit. Sorry, with less loss. I don't know why I'm really confused today. Sorry about that. I hope I didn't say anything weird apart from triangle like 15 times. So this is the end of second complication. I think it's not difficult. You only need to be careful on choosing the right thing that you need to use. It's the same as in here. You need to choose correctly between bid and ask. In here, you need to choose correctly about the time frame that you're using and the interest rate that you're using and the forward using. And then that's it. Just be careful, be careful. That's my suggestion. So finally, to finish with this, I will do the third video with the last exercise, the last complication.